Alright guys, welcome back to Power Pickle. Never going to get used to that name. So I did a random generation, and what we're going to be doing is some Thor protection, and we're going to go against Rhino, and he's going to be rocking the Hydra Assault. So everything's already been shuffled up. We're doing Expert, at least we're going to try it out. So Expert Rhino comes into play. We're going to put a Breaking and Taken into play. That's already in there, and we're going to take that obligation and toss it in there. We'll see how this goes. Trying a little different camera angle this time, so let me know what you guys think on that. And thank you too for the comments and the replies on the last one. That was great. It's good to see we're getting some subscribers already. I know it's super early, but anything helps. Okay, so we got this shuffled. Just do a cut. Go here. Rhino's up to 15. Thor is sitting at 14. Let's shuffle this one up. Yeah. Okay. So we're good to go. Some of these discard piles are going to be a little out of whack. Again, trying to get the angle right and stuff for these ones. Okay, so do a cut. And I think we'll just do it up here. So we're going to draw 5. Now, Thor, I haven't had too much luck with, to be honest with you. This is an absolutely awful hand. Heimdall might be alright to get in, though. Turn 1. As anybody knows, we want to keep 7 threat for the main scheme is super low. So getting a Heimdall out early might be alright. And obviously if we can stun lock Rhino, that always helps in solo. But we really need to get rid of Breaking and Taken. I don't want to get overrun too much. I think what we'll do... Man, do you go all in, turn 1 Heimdall? Do we pitch it? Man. Do we get spicy and just go with the Heimdall? I feel like that's... no, I'm going to pitch it. I'm pitching all of that. Let's see what else we get. The reason for pitching that is if we were to get an Asgard, that might be a better one for us. Oh, this is probably a more awful hand. At least we can play some of it. Okay. So we're going here, and we're going to go and look for Mjolnir. Where are you? There we go. Toss that in. Do a quick shuffle. Did we get a Defender of the Nine Realms? No way. Dang. Oh, I should say too, in the last video, I did end up playing through, even though the camera died, and we totally lost against Red Skull. So, there's always that. Okay, do a cut. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. I'll bring Thor in a little bit more so you guys can see him. Getting a Black Widow out early I think is pretty strong. Lockjaw would be great too, but we can always bring him back, right? So if I were to pitch these 3 to get Widow into play, Unflappable. And then we're keeping 1 card back. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. Alright, so we're going to play a Black Widow. Power Protection. And I guess we'll get rid of a Hammer Throw. And we're going to we're not playing a Mjolnir, sorry. We're going to use it and get a Unflappable into play. Where's my setup? I'll bring this a little bit down. I like to have the allies up here a little bit, but we might run out of room. Lockjaw, we'll pitch. And I think we're just going to flip. And I mean, this might just be the best way to do it here. So we're going to take a damage here on Black Widow. We're going to thwart for 3 just to clear this side scheme. I just don't want it getting too spicy out there, you know what I mean? Okay, now we're ready up. 4 cards, man. God, not even playing the Hulk. Just gross. What do we get here? Yikes. Man, okay, I threw some Cleas in the deck too. The way I look at it is it's a cheap ally. It's kind of like playing a stun. Because she can just soak it up and she just gets recycled back into the deck. I actually like Clea quite a lot. Alright, villain phase. Now we're going to throw 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino's going to attack. I think we just take it this early in the game. 3. These guys are brutal. Boost if this card resolves during an undefended attack. Discard a support you control. That actually works out. We don't have a support, so we're only taking 3. So we are going down to 11. Not bad, not bad. We'll get our encounter card. Rhino heals for 4, which you cannot, so this gains Surge. Get that the right way. There we go. Sandman. Interesting. So that's going to trigger... let's do this right. He's going to come in with Tough. And that is going to trigger Thor. Have at thee. We're going to draw 2 cards. Alright. That's really what we want to be doing. Okay. Let's see what we got. Thor's Helmet. I really don't like this card, but sometimes you can get it in and it can save you out of some stuff. I think this might just be the turn we're going to do... oh, this is Alter Ego too, eh? Okay. Well, we could flip down. Grab Asgard. So that's 3. 3, 4. So we need 5 cards. Is that right? 1, 2, 3 for Asgard. And then 1 for actual Asgard. And that's going to leave us with 1 left. So what are we going to get? What are we going to keep? We're going to be setting up. There's a lot of scheme. I could actually lose here just by flipping. We gotta. It's too early in the game. We gotta risk this here. So what are we gonna do here with our hero before we do anything? Maybe just to try to keep it down. I know this isn't really great. We're gonna thwart for 1. And there's no other hero actions we're gonna do. So we're gonna flip. Whoops. We're gonna flip down to Odin's Son. There we go. Flip there. We're gonna go grab Mjolnir. Put it in our hand. And actually, yeah, this might work a little bit better. We're going to use Mjolnir for Asgard. So we're going to search for Asgard itself. Go. Like I was saying, Thor, I know there's a lot of hate for him too. I've actually had a lot of hate for him. I just haven't had a lot of success with him. But the more I play him, the more I do dig him. There's a lot of stuff in there that I do enjoy in his deck. Specifically Mjolnir, but once you get Asgard into play, I mean, he becomes normal, I would say. It's just a lot of work to get that to happen. More than I think you really need. Alright, so we'll play Asgard. We're going to pitch 3 cards here, right? Or actually, let me do the math here. 1, 2, 3. We can get Helicarrier into play. 1, 2. We're 1 shy. Well, Asgard's more important than Helicarrier this turn, so Asgard... We'll pitch 1, 2, 3. Is that the play? 1, 2, 3. Although Armored Vest might help with Unflappable. So Clea is the stun thing. Alright, we're going to go this way. So we're going to pay 3. Yes. Although Armored Vest in our hand might be good for Black Widow. In case, like, dang, these are the decisions, eh? You got to figure out what you're going to make. More allies are always better, so I guess we'll just keep this. I'm tempted to pitch Clea, to be honest, but like I say, you never know how these turns are gonna end up. We're not gonna do anything with Black Widow; she'll die if she does anything. So we will ready up, and we will draw the rest of our hand here. So our hand's now 6, 3, perfect, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Now we're getting some goodies. Okay, let's see if we just lose right here. All right, so 1 scheme went through the main scheme. Rhino is going to scheme himself for 2. And 2 here is 4, so this is going to go to 5. Dangerous. There it is. And that's... Oh, it might not be the game. We might be okay. That's usually how it goes, right? So scheme for 1, 2, 3. And that's the game. Just like that. Oh my god. Okay. Since these videos can always be so short with going against Rhino, we're just going to do another quick one. Man, how brutal was that, eh? Solo play against Rhino. Just nasty. You just lose for no reason at all. Let's get that breaking and taken out. Doesn't feel good when you lose like that, man, I'll tell you that. I remember when this game first dropped, I think the early months, especially in Discord, but more importantly on Facebook. If you're part of that Facebook group, hopefully you know what I'm talking about here. There's a lot of spicy cats on there, and a lot of loud people. And people are just getting really upset about losing to Rhino just because one card would come up and you just get schemed out. And I mean, it is kind of crappy, but it's the spice of playing Rhino, I guess, right? Okay. So go there, we're all set. Just do one quick shuffle. Maybe we'll get lucky on this one. All right. Cut our deck. And actually, I'm going to move this down here. This is just for me. It's just a little easier down here. And we'll move this over here. And he's going up to 14. Cool. All right, let's try our hand. Let's see what we're getting. 1, 2, 3. My God. A lot of it. Ugh. How gross is this? This is almost a snap keep for that. Lady Sif is excellent, but I'm not... Like, I'm trying to build up. So I think God of Thunder, this is the way to go. I'm just going to keep Mjolnir out here, okay? So we're going to draw that in a second. So 2, 3, 4, 5. God. Well, it's not the end of the world. It's not great. You know what? Actually, I was search your deck and disc. I was just thinking of something. This just happened right now. And I've never really considered this. So if I have Mjolnir in my hand and I keep it, I discard it for a resource, and then I use his worthy, search your deck and discard power from Mjolnir, add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck, limit once round. So maybe I'm wrong. You guys let me know in the comments below, but because I've never considered that. But if that's in my opening hand, that's essentially 2 resources. I don't think that's that bad. Maybe my math makes it seem like that's better than it actually is. I don't know. But that sounds at the top of my head like pretty slick. Okay, so we're not really doing anything here. We're just going to flip. And Defender of the Nine Realms. Discard cards till we get a minion. I would love to see Shadow of the Past right now. Ugh. Hydra Flame Soldier. Garbage. Okay, so we do that. Remove 3. That's great. We draw 2 for Have At Thee. Hammer Throw and an energy. Ooh, man, okay. Our turn just got a little extra spicy. I mean, I feel like you have to do it right now, right? So we're going to drop an energy and get a God of Thunder. Energy Barrier is great. This guy's going to get rid of support if I do not block, and I don't really want to block. I'd rather be doing other things than blocking a 1. And, like, my hand's telling me to play the Mjolnir. I can hit him for 4, and then we can snap it back to our hand to be able to use it for resources, which might be... You know what? What do we got here? 3? I might just hammer throw this dude right now. Get aggressive. We're getting an energy barrier out and an armored vest. Play that long game. Alright, so we go 2 here, and then 1 here. Nope, sorry, 1 here. We could still kill this guy. We get an energy barrier on the table and an armored vest. The Thor in me just wants to just bash the shit out of this guy. So 4, he would take 8, go down to 11. Not the end of the world. All right, we're gonna get more hammer throws, right? They're never not gonna be there. So let's just do it smart. Maybe it's not smart. Maybe it's just I'm playing sissy Thor right now. Okay, so we're gonna pay 2 power of protection. Get an energy barrier into play. 2 and 1, so it's 3. Pay. Did I do my math wrong on this? Probably did. Oh, we want to get Mjolnir into play for sure, right? So we're going to pay 1 for Armored Vest, discard our Hammer Throw to play Mjolnir. Hopefully we can get a Hammer Throw next turn on our draw here. I'll actually put that under Thor. I just like doing that. It's more for me. And we're going to attack for... Oh, what the hell am I... Why did I think Thor had 3 attack? Oh, man. Bad player. Might still work out with our math here. So we'll do 3. No take-backsies, right? We're going to play 3 on Hydra Flame Soldier. Hopefully we can get an energy... Well, we will use the energy barrier when Rhino attacks and deflect it into him. Okay, so let's draw our 4 cards. Let's see what we get. No hammer throw. That's all right. Okay, villain's turn. He's going to... 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack Thor. We're at 3 and 3. If we block... I think it's just too early to block. Let's just take it here. Okay, so we're taking... Oh, perfect. Yeah, get this out of here. So we're taking 3. We're only going to take 2. So we're going to go down to 12. And we're going to deflect that 1 damage back to the Hydra Flame Soldier, so we're not going to have to deal with him. And a counter card. Heal 4, which you cannot do, so Surge. Alright, get all that out of here. Right on. Okay, here we go. So, Quick Strike comes into play. I don't know the timing on this, but I'm just going to go -2, so we're down to 10. And then have Athy draw 2, which is really good. Night Nurse. Alright, that could work out too. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. I think a tackle's very strong here, just so we can stun lock a little bit. What we'll do is we're going to... downtime's got to come out too. Mockingbird might be better than a tackle. Too many options. Okay, well, first things first, we got to worry about getting a God of Thunder into play. So I'm going to use 1 God of Thunder, and I think we discard... See, here's how at least my math is going right now. I think Mockingbird is a better play than tackle, but the numbers, getting that power protection for the tackle lets it work a little bit better. So I'm going to discard Mockingbird, and we'll get that other God of Thunder into play. Sadly, we won't be able to play the Night Nurse. That's okay. So we're going to God of Thunder to get a downtime into play. I'm just going to start stacking these things up here. Do they show up on the camera a little bit? Right, this is just passive bonuses here. And, okay, so I think we're just going to swing. Do I even care about the Jet Trooper right now? He can't scheme. He can attack for, it will be a problem. Might be able to God of Thunder it a little bit later. What I'm thinking about right now is just nuking Rhino down here. But let's keep playing it safe here. So we're going to swing for 3, knock this guy out. And then we're going to play a tackle by discarding power protection, Night Nurse. Do we use... Yep, okay, so that still triggers with tackle. So we're going to do 3 damage to Rhino, bringing him down to 12. And the best part is a nice juicy stun. Now do we flip? Nah, flipping doesn't do anything just yet. I was considering flipping. I don't know why, just for the extra card draw, I think. But when he's stunned, we got to capitalize on that, and we need a hammer throw. Didn't get it. Okay. We got some good cards coming up, though. Okay, so 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino wants to attack, but he is stunned. And counter card. Sweet. When revealed, deal 1 damage each hero, so I'm going to go down to 9. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to stay at 10. And we're going to deflect that. Deal 1 damage when you would take any amount of damage. Yep, just double checking. Now, if I do, I don't care about doing 1 to him. Because Lightning Strike isn't going to happen. Because we can swing in with Thor. Okay, so I'll just deflect 1 back to Rhino. So he's going to go down to 11. And I draw 2 cards for Have At Thee. Beautiful, another tackle. It's kind of like it's playing itself. Okay, well, first things we got to do, Thor, he's going to swing in for 3. Kill Shocker. And War Machine's really good too right now. Although Black Widow, I feel like you always got to get her into play. What are we looking at here? 1, 2. 1, 2. So if we do this, it'll give us 1 more resource. 1, 2, 3. Although getting energy barriers out are a real big deal. Okay, so I'm going to play tackle with a strength. And 1 God of Thunder. So we're going to do 3 damage to Rhino. 1, 2, 3. So he's at 8. That's also going to stun him. Then we're going to get this Black Widow. Do we want Black Widow? Or do we go War Machine? Like, don't get me wrong, War Machine's going to be able to do the thwarting for us. I just want to be safe with Black Widow here. Like, there's that comfort in not having to worry about Shadows of the Past. And then we can hang on to War Machine maybe for the next turn. Yeah, let's just do it. Or let's see here. So she's going to cost 3. So 1. What card are we keeping? I think War Machine might be the way to go. But Energy Barrier gives us a flexible next turn. We're going to keep Energy Barrier. I know allies are better. Again, I'm just trying to get that hammer throw. Because he's at 8, it'd actually be perfect for next turn. So we're going to deal damage to Black Widow. She's going to thwart for 2. Keep the break in nice and low. And we are done. So we're going to untap here. We're going to draw up 2, 4. Come on. Dang, still nothing, eh? What a gross hand. Okay, so one threat in the main scheme. Rhino wants to attack, but he's stunned. Counter card. Alright. I'll just put it there. So he's going to come in for some big damage here. Do I want to use Defender of the Nine Realms? If I Defender, I might be able to get... I think we're... Like, I don't like defending on one, but there's the chance that we draw a hammer throw. Or we just keep swinging here. Maybe we just, just keep chunking them. That's what we'll do. We'll keep chunking them. So we're going to swing for 3. 1, 2, 3. So he's at 5. Get behind me. Don't think we really need it. Energy barrier. Play a second one with a genius. Just to mitigate some of that damage Rhino's going to be swinging in at. Or do I want to flip though? Like, just to stall this out a little bit. Maybe flipping is the way to go. And then I just pitch these two. Or maybe I'll hang on to Defender. So when I flip back, I think we're going to do that just because I want one extra card. Or do we even care? If we wait, whoops, let me get my counter here. If we wait, there's a chance that we could get the hammer throw just to get this off. But we also want maybe a way to stun him. But our health is juicy right now. We're at a nice 10. And we're going to take a hit. It's going to bring us down 6. Maybe we block. I don't know. This is not good. Alright, we're staying. So we're going to untap. What am I going to discard? I'm going to discard a Get Behind Me. Again, we're going to want this for possibly the next turn. So let's draw back up. There we go. We got your stun. Nick Fury 2A. Ugh. Okay, that might actually work out. Alright, so one threat of the main scheme. Rhino is going to attack. This time, what do we got here? He's coming in with 6 plus boost. So we're taking 4 plus boost. I think we're okay. So we're going to take... No, we got an armored vest, though. Might make sense to block. Just to reduce the healing we're doing. Okay, I'm going to block. So that's for 3. So he's swinging in for 3 plus 1. Or sorry, he's coming in with 6 with 7. This gets discarded. So I'm going to reduce 2 of that damage. Discard my energy barrier. So I'm going to take 5. Is that right? 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm taking 2. 1, 2. And Rhino is taking 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to get our encounter card. Assault. Villain attacks you. Yeah, I guess. Okay. So 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to reduce one of these energy barriers. So I'm going to take 4. 1, 2. So we're at 4. And we're going to redirect one of those back to Rhino. So he's only at 2, so we'll be able to knock him out here. Okay, cool. Back to our turn. I know I was saying I was holding on to the Defender of the Nine Realms. That might not be the play right now. We could do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Play a Helicarrier. And we are way off from Nick Fury. I think like Nick Fury gets us that stall, right? He could trigger him to flip. When Rhino flips, he's going to stun Thor, which might make him flip down. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the play. He also gets tough. So if we want to... see, energy barrier is great for tough, but... maybe we hang on to Nick? I don't know what to do. I think we just drive Nick out here. Although Helicarrier is great, especially for Thor until we can get an Asgard out. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with Asgard or Helicarrier. No, we're not. We're going Nick. 1, 2. We're going to play Nick Fury. He's going to draw us our 3 cards anyway, right? 1, 2. Guess we're pitching defender and tackle. Feels bad. We're going to draw 3. 1, okay, 2, 3. Well, how about that spicy hand? Still no hammer throws, eh? Like, how many hammer throws we got in here? One. So we're gonna get like 2 in our opening hand here. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is maybe we don't flip Rhino yet, because we're gonna be flipping. No, we're not flipping down. So we're gonna attack Rhino, although he's gonna stun. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna attack with Nick, and he is going to knock Rhino out. So Rhino is gonna go into stage 3, putting him at 16. And this is where we hope our ramp did enough. So he comes into play with a tough, and he's gonna stun each hero. And I'm going to want to get rid of that as fast as I can. Again, I'm going to hang on to the defender just because we are going to be flipping down. So next turn, I can trigger that. So what I'll do is I'm going to discard an energy barrier to play a... Oh, no, that's an alter ego action. I always forget about that. How many cards are there in my here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we'll draw that. So I don't think I need a for Asgard. So if that's the case, maybe we can get another barrier out. I know I've been hanging on to this helicarrier. But we're gonna get an Asgard to play. So I'm gonna pitch the helicarrier actually, and for Asgard to play another energy barrier, and we'll ready up. So we're going up to 4 cards still. 1, 2. There's Asgard and a hammer throw. Okay. Okay. 1 threat on the main scheme. Rhino wants to attack. We're gonna block with Nick. He's coming in for 4. See you, Nick. Thanks for coming out. Counter card. Hydra Flame Soldier. These Flame Soldiers, man. Okay. Oh, that triggers. Sorry, I always forget the triggers. That triggers have at these, so we're going to draw 2 more. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's a dangerous flip down, though. Got to do it. Defender of the 9 Realms. Let's see what we get. I feel like we're going to get another Flame Soldier. They always come out in like pairs. Again, if we can get rid of a... okay, that's good to get rid of. Odin's Anger. Damn, I was kind of hoping for... oh, geez, I forgot about that. Shadow of the Past. So, he's going to come in Quick Strike for 2, so we're down to 2. And we're going to draw 2. Iron Fist, beautiful. Okay, so first things first, we're going to attack with Thor to get rid of that stun. A hammer throw would be awesome. Although, like, I love when you get Iron Fist out, it just makes like the next 2 turns just buttery smooth, right? But we're flipping down because we're going to need a heal, and we want to get, well, at this point, I guess it's taken so long we can keep Mjolnir. So we want Asgard, and we want a hammer throw. Although we could maybe hang on to a hammer throw. We want a hammer throw here because we can just nuke one of these dudes. I want to get rid of this Flame Soldier because he's a pain, but he can also scheme where the Trooper cannot. And we need to get rid of threat as well, right? So we're going to hammer throw. Asgard's more important, so let's make sure we get that into play. So that costs 3. So 1, 2, a lot. We'll pitch the Unflappable. Lockjaw would really help here. Like, we can't flip down just yet until we can get a some of that threat down, right? What are we doing here? Hammer throw. I can't stay at 2 because we will die. Is Iron Fist the way to go? I know we just got our hammer throws, but 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Iron Fist. He's going to attack, stun, and I got to deal with these guys. This isn't good, my friends. So if we hammer throw him, get him out of there, right? Hammer throw is really not going to do much except get rid of that tough, which doesn't feel great. So if he's removed, when Rhino attacks, that means Black Widow's going to block. This guy's coming in for 2. We can deflect both of that. And then just hope that Rhino doesn't get an attack you card. Although we could block for 3. Or, what do we do if we play Lockjaw here? Lockjaw's out. What's he going to do? God. Or if we just play Thor's Helmet, get 5 health. And I don't know if that really helps us much, though. Right, like 1, 2. What's this going to do? It lets us live. God. What kind of situation have I gotten us into? Or we kill Black Widow just right. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Here, we're going to go quick here so we don't got to bore you guys. We're going to Hammer Throw. So exhaust Mjolnir, doesn't really matter. We're going to pay for this card for 3. We're going to toss out another Hammer Throw, get rid of a helmet and a Lockjaw. Return Mjolnir back to our hand. And it's going to do 8 damage. And it's overkill. So 4 into the soldier. Get rid of the tough. Yeah, I can't flip with good conscience in doing that. Okay, so Black Widow's toast. Let's hope for the best. Remove 2 threat. We're going to flip down. I guess we pitch Mjolnir because it doesn't really matter at this point, right? Right. Okay. Ready up. See how this goes. We're definitely keeping Iron Fist because he can really just sort of end it for us. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Good old Heimdall. So we're going to shuffle up. Get our encounter card. Ugh. This is where it gets spicy, my friends. Well, let's feel a little bit better. I think we could get this one. Alright, let's see what we get. Cut it in half. We're finally getting 6 cards here. Some energies would be really good here. Oh my gosh. What an expensive hand. Holy crap. You know what? I may have missed a trigger now that I'm looking. When this guy came into play, I'm pretty sure I drew 2 with this guy. Okay. Alright, let's get this turn going. Okay, so main threat, or main scheme is going up by 1. Rhino is going to scheme for 1, 2. So that puts it at 4. Hydra Trooper doesn't do anything. And we get our encounter card. So let's see what happens. Okay, gets tough. Okay, and he's coming in for huge amounts of damage. Okay, not the end of the world. Back to us. I'm going to use Odin Sun's ability. Go grab Mjolnir. There we go. And we're definitely going to heal. There's nothing else to do but heal at this point. We got to heal and then flip and then deal with some of that threat. Heimdall might be making a guest appearance here. So we're going to, whoops, let's tap for 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're up to 9. Yep. And then we are going to go to Thor. We're getting to that point where we might just start needing to equip Mjolnir just so we can get the hammer throws to win. Again, I think Iron Fist is definitely the right call here. But this also might be a great time to get Helicarrier out. So I think we'll just do that. So we're going to pay 2, and we'll pitch... I like you, Heimdall, but don't... Although, man, that 2 thwart's going to be huge for us. So, and I don't think Clea really matters for the next few turns. So we're going to discard Clea. So that's 3. So we're going to get a... Oops. I was going to say 3 for a Heimdall. That'd be amazing. Helicarrier. And we want Iron Fist, right? So he costs 4. So he costs 3. Pretty much that's going to be the rest of the cards. It's going to leave Heimdall here. The only thing I don't like about this necessarily is throwing Mjolnir back here, because that means it's going to slow us down a turn, but I feel like we're going all in Heimdall next turn. Since we can stun him out a little bit, it might give us a little bit of play. Discard all that. We get Iron Fist here. Comes into play with 2 counters, and he is going to... I know he's tough, but I want to keep him stunned. So we're going to remove a counter. Get rid of a tough. Whoops. And stun. That's it. Okay, it's ready up. Actually, here, let me, sorry guys, let me just move some of this up here. I'm getting used to the way the camera's set up here so you guys can actually see the cards down here. There's like all this dead space over here, eh? Alright, we'll go there. Untap, untap, untap. I'm going to bunch all these together. Again, all this passive stuff I'll just keep over there, just so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, so we're going to go up to 5 cards. Let's see what we get here. Double energy is great. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so 1 threat on the main scheme, so it goes up to 5. Rhino wants to attack. He cannot. He is stunned. Hydra Jet Trooper wants to attack. That's fine. We're going to go down to 7. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to prevent all 2 of that. And we're just going to swing it back at Rhino. 1, 2, so he's at 14. And let's go ahead and get our encounter card. Good time for that. Enhanced Ivory Horn. Okay, so I'm just looking at this. This is where it's going to get real dumb. We're going to get like Defender to do some stuff. But before I do that, in case we do get a guard, because I really don't want to get a guard guy, and I'm pretty sure we will, I'm going to attack with Iron Fist again, remove the last counter. So he's going to do 3 to Rhino. So Rhino's down to 11, and he is stunned. Now we're going to do Defender of the 9 Realms. Let's see who we get. Probably be one of those Flame Troopers. Oh, Sandman. Alright. Toughness. Remove 3. So the main threat goes, or main scheme goes down to 2. We're going to draw 2 cards with Thor. Yeah, see, now we're getting all our hammer throws. Oh man, you got a Heimdall with this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Reduce it by 1. We're going to play Heimdall with an energy and a strength. Okay. Heimdall comes into play. We're going to look at top 3. Discard 1 and put the other ones back in any order. Let's see what we got here. Master Plan. Even, you know what? Hydra Flame Soldier ain't that bad because it'll let us draw 2 cards. I think Rhino attacks you. Stampede. You know what? Master Plan I really don't care about. We've only got a few cards left. We're going to get an acceleration token. But we might be able to... See, what I'm trying to do is just set up our next turn. So if we get a Hydra Flame Soldier, it's going to let us draw 2 cards. Stampede, he's going to make us attack, which negates the stun. So I'm going to pitch that. So we should be getting a Flame Soldier here since he is stunned. Cool. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We're getting into the flow of stuff. Really need to get my hammer back. So we are going to thwart with Heimdall, just to get rid of that. And... it's a shame. What are we doing here for 2? Could get a Black Widow out. I feel like tackle is the way to go. I'm just trying to get rid of anybody that schemes right now. But there's not enough damage on the board to do so. And if we keep a tackle, it can kind of stun Rhino too. But those hammer throws are what we really want. I need to flip down to get my hammer. So if we flip down 3, we already know what we're getting here. Let me just double check here. It's a boost. Yeah, so we don't want that. So maybe, as awesome as hammer throw is, the setup is too long. Let me just see. Did we discard it? We did. That's crap. Maybe we hang on to tackle and just keep stun locking Rhino. Yeah, that might be the play. Okay, so hammer throw is, let me just check the discard again, see how many hammer throws we got in here. None. Okay, so there's still 2. What we'll do is we're going to use 2 God of Thunders and a hammer throw to play Black Widow. And I think I'm actually going to just attack with Black Widow. Oh, that sounds weird. To get rid of the tough. So I want to, if I'm going to hit him, I want to hit him good. If I want to hit him, I want to hit him good. Actually, that doesn't make much sense because we can energy barrier that toughness, right? So we're going to leave Black Widow. Let her... No, we are going to... yeah, we are going to do that. My apologies. Okay. So on tap. How's everyone looking at the camera here? Nice and busy. That's the way we want to do it. Alright, let's just kind of cluster this up here a little bit. Alright, let's draw back up. So we're going up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. Nick Fury, wonderful. Actually, that's great. Lady Sif as well. That's actually a really good hand. I like it a lot, a lot. Okay, one threat goes in the main scheme. Boom, boom, boom. Rhino wants to attack, but he's stunned. So what we're going to do is Sandman. Sandman's going to attack. No blocks, so that's 3. I'm going to take 2. So we're down to 7. Going to redirect one of them back to Rhino. I just want Rhino like as low as we can get here. We're going into pure kill mode. Hydrojet Trooper is going to attack for 2. I'm going to reduce or deflect one of them back. I'll take 1, so Thor is at 6. Rhino is down to 9. Counter card. We're going to do this one. Flame Soldier. I'm just going to cluster them up here. Okay. Thor's going to draw 2 cards with Have at Thee. Lightning Strike. Beautiful. We really don't have a lot of energy in this. Well, got the God of Thunders. That might actually work out. Because if I read this right, spend X resources, deal X damage to the villain, and each minion engage with you. Ignores tough if you have aerial, which we do not. But it's just raw damage to Rhino. So maybe we got this right here. Let me just do the math right now and save us all some time. There's no guard, which is cool. So we can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's at 9. Yeah, so that's game. So just to do it super, we'll end on a lightning strike. So we're going to tap everybody. They're going to take their damage. They're going to die. So 1 from Black Widow, 1. 3 from Heimdall is 4. 5, 6 Iron Fist. 7, 8 is Thor. And we will tap it all there and do a 1 damage to Rhino. Okay, well that's game. At least we got it on the second try. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I should say too, what I meant to say this in the beginning. I talked about a randomizer on my phone. You guys can download this stuff. It's not anything special, but it's just basically like a spin wheel where you can put in anything you want. You hit spin and it randomly picks something, right? So I played the game enough now where it's like that's usually what I do, even for my hero setups and my villains, especially because the modules and how many there are. So feel free to leave comments below, and I'll start saying this at the beginning of the videos as well. Leave a comment below if there's like a hero and an aspect that you like, or if you want me to try a villain and a module. I'll totally try those out. Also, if you guys are on Marvel Cards or Marvel CDB, it's basically a database for Marvel decks that you can post on there. If you got a deck list that you'd like me to try, please post it in the comments, and I'd love to try that as well. So anyway, thank you guys. Until next time, see you later.